know, we are Rind. And we're gonna play through this new album for you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. This song is called Touch and Go.
Oh, there you go.
Where are we going?
I don't know.
I have no idea where we're going. The band came up with this name long before I was in it. I remember seeing them for the first time at Oscars. So I'm bartending at the time, and Ryan's playing, and you know, it's kind of hard to pay attention to music while you're working. But I did hear in between one song, Kyle explained what Rind was. He had a whole spiel, and he's like, stands for Rock is Not Dead. And I was like, huh, I like that. It was just funny at the moment. I happened to hear what he said. It sunk in. I was like, that's pretty cool. Little did I know, 6 months later, I'd be in this band, you know, playing hundreds of shows together. But
just went through so many names, and most of them were taken.
Pretty sure, like, every cool name was taken. The name Rind. We were going through a lot of different names, trying to find ones that weren't too metal or too soft sounding for a rock band, and we also needed to find something that wasn't taken, that wasn't already a band. So we would be searching Google every time someone would come up with something cool, and you know, lo and behold, almost every time there was a band with the name of whatever we thought was cool. And I wasn't really into the music that was coming out at the time on the radio of any genre, so I really started diving back in time for music and started finding artists and, you know, rock and roll, jazz, and a lot of different genres that really started inspiring me, especially at the time when we started the band. And Rock is Not Dead was kind of a big statement to me at the time, and I think all of us, and we decided, well, Rind, Rock is Not Dead. Rind.
You know, there wasn't much rock and roll, and we figured, you know what, let's, if we don't, you know, if someone else doesn't start the next wave of rock music, well, let's try to see if we can be the ones who do.
But it was an acronym for Rock is Not Dead, and I think we've stepped away from that. I've been told that they're not going to go as Rock is Not Dead anymore. It's just Rind. But that is where it came from. It was it's something that's easy to say, easy to remember, easy to spell.
What's up, Territory?
Fucking hungover.
Hungover. I was about to say, what'd you guys do last night?
I partied my ass off with this band. It was alright.
Oh, dude, huge. How's it feel? I feel like you're sinking down too much.
Yeah, that's good.
drinking beer. How you feeling there, buddy?
Feeling good. We're 10 minutes out. Let's do it.
How you feeling?
I feel fucking great. Oh god, so high.
Me and Mikey decided to start Rind after our previous project, A Fleeting Thought, had fallen through. Around 2016 when we got Rind together.
The previous bass player of Ryan Palsick, and he had another project and wanted to focus on that full time, so he always took the job knowing he was going to leave eventually, and he basically talked me into joining this band. It took a few months, but because I was in another project as well, I didn't want to give up on. And eventually, you know, I met up with the guys and jammed a couple times and really dug them and dug the music, and eventually became the full-time member, and that was almost 2 years ago. Man, and we haven't looked back since. Seriously, it's balls to the wall. My first show was packed, and we had 3 shows the next week, and it's just been non-stop ever since. It's been really fun.
I got involved with Rind in May of 2018. I answered an ad to Craigslist, which I didn't really even see the Craigslist ad. Somebody sent it to me and said, "Did you know that Rind needed a guitarist?" And I didn't. So as soon as I saw that, I sent my friend Matt Zoller a message online, because I knew that he played in the band, and said, "Hey, I'm interested." I think it was less than a week later I joined the band. I went and tried out, and it all went well. And that's how I ended up in Rind.
Involved with Rind, I was in a cover band playing with a couple of my friends, and Kyle and Michael have been playing for quite a bit of time, and they were starting a new project, and they asked me to fill in some keyboard players for them. So I started doing some keyboard work with them, and next thing I know, we're doing shows, and I'm in the band and writing, and it just kind of took off really fast. But that's kind of how I got started in Rind.
Alright, we're good to go.
Good to go?
Yeah. What's up? Alright, I got Canadian Mist. I got pop to chase it with because it's fucking gross. Got my money, got zigzags, and got Tums. Rolades, we are ready for the fucking party, man. Let me tell you. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
What's with the stage names, bro?
What is with our stage names?
The stage names.
Stage names. I don't know. You tell me.
Fuck it. Why not? No one says you can't.
Oh, I think they're all just kind of fun stuff we do. We all kind of take little personalities on as we do our shows, and
I joined the band. Kyle's like, we're doing the stage name thing. I think a lot of bands he looked up to had stage names, and it is cool.
Stage names is I really like the idea of having a different personality when I'm performing, because in real life I'm actually like really a shy person. So then when I'm on stage, I can just jump into my Oogie personality and then not worry about anything and just rock the house. And then when I get back off, I can go back to being shy little me.
It helps with the allure a little bit. It's like kind of like a character thing. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people know what our actual names are, but we go by Mr. Grant or Matador or Oogie or Mikey Mike, Jim B. What? Oh my God.
Thumbs up. Get over yourself. Stage names are awesome.
Oh my God, hi. We're starting our You want to get high? I want to get high. Actually, I have weed in my pocket. Oh, do you really? Yeah. Nice. Want to get high?
He's the youngest member of the band, but by no means does that mean he doesn't have an opinion. Everybody respects what he has to say and his ideas. I love playing with him. We've really grown some chemistry together over the past couple of years, and we really like get into groove together. And he's just fun to play with. One of the sweetest dudes I know. One of the more responsible members of the band, which is funny because he's the youngest, but he definitely on show day keeps everything in line and under control. Mikey is a monstrous drummer.
And my brother is one incredibly talented dude. He can play the piano, he can play the drums, he can sing, he can do all kinds of stuff. Really any instrument he puts his mind to. I know he did sax and has a didgeridoo and a lot of other stuff like that. So
Mikey is hands down the funniest person in the band. He's always got the comic relief. I don't even think he tries to be funny, but he's definitely the funniest guy in the band. But an incredible drummer. I don't know how he does what he does. He's so good.
We've got 30 minutes till the doors open. No one knows when they're playing. No one knows when we're going on. So it's pretty hectic. But, you know, overall things are it just is how it is. And things will go the way they go.
Well, Jimbo is like our dad. I think everybody will probably feel the same way about that. He makes sure that we eat and that we act our age from time to time. But he's also just the best keyboardist around. He's a really professional musician and great to work with.
Jimmy Keys, my dad, he's an absolutely amazing keyboard player.
Yes! Yes! Let's go! This is my song.
No, I can't say enough about Kyle. He's phenomenal to work with, laid back, fantastic. He's fantastic to work with, laid back. I mean, there's never any stress. We all get along real well, and he's a great leader, and everyone knows that, and we follow him.
Really just an incredible, like, I don't want to just say musician because it's more than that. He's got a gift for arranging songs and writing, and he's got a vision, and we don't always know what it's gonna be, but once we see it, we know what he saw, and it's really cool to see that come to light. Absolute shredding guitarist, an incredible singer, but above all that, it's a really good song composer.
He is a fantastic performer. He's so fun to play with. I mean, we just run into each other, and great energy on stage. He's a true front man, and I'm proud to play with him. And I'm not just kissing his ass, because even he'll come in with an idea and play it for you, and you're just kind of like, I don't know. But he's already got the rest. That's just hearing a guitar riff. But he's already got everything else figured out in his head what's going on. So you trust that. Like, I'm not sure where you're going with this yet, but eventually, once it does get recorded and finished, you're like, wow, that was amazing. You had no idea what was coming, like with what he has in mind with the vocal parts and the harmonies and guitar parts and guitar harmonies, and it really just comes together. And he really has a talent to hear all that ahead of time without, you know.
So I give it me away. I'm the new generation. So did I walked away.
Matt Zoller, the Matador. He's such a pain in the ass. He's great. He's another part of our comic relief, and really does a lot of the behind the scene things that nobody sees. He deals with a lot of the business side that nobody really knows about, and he's really good at that. And for that, it's worth his weight.
We always just laugh. Good bass player. He's getting very good on bass and learning to write along with all of us as this project grows. We start growing on what we're doing in our parts. So
my best friends, and we have spent many drunken nights together, just laughing and bullshitting until the sun comes up. We're always talking about the band and working on the band, and everyone's always coming up with ideas for the band, and it's really it's really cool. And Matt's a great guy. Matt's a great bass player. He definitely has an ear, and he's very passionate about the music, and I think that's a great quality.
Say that over.
New York!
And then we got Matt Terry, who recently joined the band. He's probably been in the band about a year now, and Matt's always got a smile on his face, easy to work with, a lot of fun. Great guitar player, good backup vocals. He's working great with the band, and we all get along really well. So Matt Terry's been a great asset to this band since he came in. He definitely brought in the vocals, which helped out with Michael too, who does the vocals. So that's pretty cool.
Matt Terry is just an awesome all-around, really laid-back, funny, caring, rockin' dude who is mad awesome at guitar and can fucking shred some pretty nasty solos. He also has some really great vocals, so he's added a lot of depth to our live performance.
Where we at, motherfuckers?
Hey, what? Oh, Lexington, yeah.
We're a full band when we got here.
And now there's 2 of us.
Now we're lost.
It's 1 a.m.
We're in Times Square. Times Square, as you can clearly
Bang,
Yes.
bang, gang, gang.
Hey.
What's up, man? What's up, man?
What's Rind's purpose? Our purpose is to entertain. I mean, isn't that what it's all about? We're trying to get out there and write cool songs and hope people love it. I just want to rock. And it's so much fun, and yeah.
You know, there's something to be said for when you're on stage and the lights are on and the crowd is really into your set and they're singing back the songs, and it's unlike any feeling in the world. Like, we want to harness that and use it to inspire our writing and our music, and hopefully we can keep doing things that people seem to latch onto and enjoy, so that we can do this for a long time.
We just want to write music. We want people to enjoy it, and we want to have fun. We want people to enjoy what we're doing.
So again, just playing. The purpose of Rind is to go as far as we can go and to keep writing music and to share our music with everybody, and hopefully people will like us and enjoy it. We want to play as much as we possibly can. No end to anything we do with Rind.
It would be a dream come true just to be able to tour and make a living playing this music. However big we got, doesn't really matter, as long as I was able to make a living going around the country, the world, with this group of guys would be a total dream come true. And yeah, and we're working really hard to get it there.
Yeah,
Some real pros.
Cheers, motherfuckers.
Cheers, love you.
Thanks for being in the band.
Thanks for being in the band.
Thanks for being in the band.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having me.